So there is a distance exploit that you can use. It didn't really work for me since I'm a strength build, but if you're a range or magic build, this might work for you. So from the point of grace, just go across the further away chain, get on your horse, and you're going to make an immediate right. And then from here, you're going to go over, and as you can see, there's lots of blood stains because it's easy to die at this point. So what you're going to do is carefully drop down and then jump over to where the fog door is. And then you can go back across. And then from here, you can get him from a distance. He won't leap across the path or anything like that. And one thing I used was rot arrows, and he does seem to have a really high tolerance for rot if you're going to take that route. It took 30 arrows before it did any kind of infliction of rot. After that point, it was pretty nice. It did take off about 5,000 hit points, just the rot effect. But then it stopped working, and I couldn't get him to be reinfected with the rot afterwards. I literally spent the rest of my remaining 69 arrows, and it didn't reinflict him. So this route didn't really work too great for me personally. But again, if you have magic or ranged weapons that are really good and a lot of arrows, this might be ideal for you if you're unable to fight him the other way. What I wound up using when I did the head-on fight was this talisman that greatly reduces fire damage. So I had that equipped, and I also used a mimic tier. I waited a little bit until I was right up close to him. That way he wouldn't kill my mimic tier from a distance. Okay, so I summoned it. And you'll notice that he has 2 legs, well, I mean, obviously, but the one leg has a brace tied to it. So that's the one you're going to attack. That's apparently his weak leg. So you're going to keep on wailing on that. And eventually, like you saw, the brace is going to come off. He's going to start doing this fire nonsense, and you just got to avoid that. Roll when he stomps down. Keep attacking his weak leg. And as you can see, the fire is doing damage, but less than it normally would, which would typically kill some people. So now, after his health is about halfway down, he's going to get tired of you attacking his leg and just rip it off and light it on fire. Because, you know, why not? And then after he does that, then you'll notice you can't lock onto his legs. It won't let you. You can still attack them, but they won't do as much damage as in the first phase. But I still attack them anyway, because the main thing that you're supposed to lock onto is his hands at this point, apparently. But I couldn't really get a good hit on those, so I still kept attacking the legs. And one thing, as you can see from that chunk of his health that went away, is I have a weapon that does bleed buildup. So that every so often takes a big chunk, and then that eventually killed him. Now he's dead, and you never have to fight him again.